So again, there's two ways to check if these guys are inverses. One kind of by your definition that f of g of x should equal x and g of f of x should equal x, those two compositions. And that's usually what they're looking for when they ask you to verify. But you could also do method 2, just find the inverse of that yourself and see if it matches that. So I'm going to do this one first with these compositions, and I'm going to find f of g of x. And I'm hoping that that'll give me x. I'm hoping that when I put x into g and then put that answer into f, f undoes what g did and spits back my original input. That's the idea. So if I put g into f, so I'm going to put this whole function into f. Oops, I wrote f g of x. I guess they should be g of n. So I'm going to put this whole function into that. So I'm going to write 4 times negative 16 plus n over 4, and then plus 16. And so the 4's cancel, and I get negative 16 plus n plus 16, and that just gives me back n. So check, this is good. And then usually if it works one way, it works the other, but we'll just check it for completeness. So now I'm going to put f of n into g, so the reverse. I'm going to put this guy into that guy. So I'm going to start writing g. Wherever I see an n, I'm going to put in that whole function. So I've got negative 16 plus 4n plus 16 all over 4. So this is 4n, because the negative 16 plus the 16 cancel out, over 4, and the 4 is canceled, so that also gives me n. Check. These are inverses. The f and the g are inverses. They totally undid the other. What's kind of neat is that you could check it with a number. Like, let's say you put in like g of, what would be nice here? Why am I going here? Let's put in like g of 8 or something like that. So if you negative 16 plus 8 divided by 4, you get negative 8 divided by 4 is negative 2. And then if you did, and then if you put that into f, 4 times negative 2 plus 16, that undoes it. Negative 8 plus 16 gives me back the 8 that I started with. So I did something to it and then I undid it. So basically, like multiplying by 4 and then adding 16, to undo that you subtract 16 and divide by 4. Okay. So now the second method for fun is you can find the inverse of this original function yourself and see if it matches that. So right now it's like we have y equals something with, I'm going to call that an x just to be easier. So right now I've got y equals that, and I'm going to switch the x and the y. So I'm going to say x equals negative 16 plus y over 4, and then I'm solving for y. So 4x equals negative 16 plus y, 4x plus 16 equals y. So my inverse function, I guess this time I found the inverse of g, is 4x plus 16, and that matches that guy. So we are thrilled. Yay!